Flosstube, my name is Natalia, and this is my channel OfficialMermaidsCove, where I share my cross-stitching hobby. Long time no see. This video I'm going to be talking about the retreat I went to in July, and then I'll post my update video to wrap up the end of July at a separate video. So this is just to talk about the Stitch Florida retreat that I went to. It was hosted by Alicia at the Fanciful Flamingo on Flosstube, and well, I heard about the retreat from Alicia, but I guess Annie Turner also came and helped her out. She's the proper stitcher also in Flosstube. So I guess they hosted it together, and she had a lot of other helpers. Apologies, this is going to be one of those videos where there was so much to cover. I'm probably going to be missing some people, so just a warning in advance. But I had so much fun at this retreat. Yeah, everybody who's ever been to a retreat that I see, they post a video, they say, you know, it's 100% worth going, you'll make so many new friends, and that was exactly my experience. So definitely recommend, if you get a chance to go to a retreat near you, take advantage and go. Well, you know, I'm new, I don't really know anybody, so Alicia was nice enough to help me find a table that had some open space. So I had the privilege of sitting at table 15 with a lovely group of ladies. I got to sit next to Nina, Beth, Carrie, Dottie, and Cheryl. Some of them have Instagrams that I can tag in this video, and I know Dottie actually has a Flosstube. I think it's Stitching Scotty. So definitely go check her Flosstube out. I know she's going to cover a lot of things. She's gone to several other retreats, and now I have an in to let me know if she hears about things. She's already recommended to me a few Facebook groups that I can follow that will let you know if there's other retreats coming up that I might be interested in. So definitely will be going to another one. Don't know if it's going to be this year or even next year, but I'll be keeping my eyes out for something that works with the other stuff we have planned. So got to sit with an amazing group of ladies, and the minute I sat down, I was like overwhelmed with generosity. A bunch of people on Flosstube have said that before, that stitchers are some of those generous people, and there was so much stuff at my table to begin with, not to mention all the shopping that I did. They had a lot of great vendors there. They had Susan Leonard, she was with Black Cauldron Dye Works. They had Susan from Sweet Wing Studios. I was so excited. They were kind of like announcing some of the vendors like last minute in the weeks leading up to the retreat. So I didn't find out that Sweet Wing Studio was going to be there until later. So I was really excited about that. They had the scissorists there. They had a cross-stitch shop who's going to be attending, and they basically brought a good chunk of their inventory to the hotel to make it available for us. It was amazing the amount of stuff they pulled out day after day in the mornings and the afternoons. They were needleworks. So it's a great shop near Orlando. If you are in the area, I would definitely check them out. Farmhouse Needleworks, she had a lot of project bags and different things for Stitchworks, Tiger Lily Designs. Dawn Fisher, Morning Glory Needlework was advertising some things on the Facebook page. There's so many people. I'm sure I must have left a couple of people out, but I tried to visit and, you know, give support to each of the shops as I could throughout the retreat. They had different classes. They had like 3 different classes. We had like a class for personalized samplers. That was wonderful. She gave a lot of examples, and she brought a lot of her own work to show to the class. There was cord making that Terry at Tiger Lily Designs showed us. I'm gonna go through some things I brought to showcase at the brag table. This actually, I had left this at the house, believe it or not, because I hadn't washed off the ink off it yet, so I didn't take this with me, but I could have taken this. I still have to try to finish this into like some kind of tote bag. But I did bring these two. This is my Basketful of Love from A Time of All Seasons, from Cottage Garden Samplings. And this was, I call it my Rose Witch, and that's what I labeled it on the table. I think I was looking through the patterns though, and it was labeled Pretty Watercolor Witch. by Hey Lady Creations. She has her website where she sells PDF charts, and she also has a Facebook group where if you model stitch for her, she'll give you the chart for free. And if you model stitch it, I think she gives you like a certain time period, like between 6 months to a year or something. And if you need more time, she's pretty flexible. But she'll give you the chart, you'll stitch it up, and then you have to send her a picture of your finish, like framed, or, you know, some kind of temporary finish where she can use that as a display photo on her website. So I'll try to link her information below too. I got a lot of comments about this one, which is kind of funny because when I did this, I was really under a lot of pressure. I'd never model stitched anything for anybody before, and it was a full coverage design. So I really worked on it, and I was trying to like figure out like the minimum amount of materials I could use. Like this was a really small piece of fabric that I had dyed myself, and I had chosen to do it like 2/1 half stitch, so I could finish it and try to get it done as soon as possible. And she did turn out really nice, and I got a lot of nice comments on it. I mentioned to them I was going to turn this into a project bag, and I got a lot of, no, it's just too pretty, you can't do that, you gotta like frame her or something. So I don't know, I'll think about it. I don't know, she's sturdy enough to turn into a project. You know how dense these like full coverage designs get. But and then two of the pieces I don't have to show because I gifted them, but I can insert pictures. I took my Nightingale Mirabilia, and I took my little Minnow, and I also took something that I gave to my mom. It was the sea hag. I turned it into a pillow. I could insert pictures of all these things. And I also took for the ornament exchange, which I also don't have here to show. It was Christmas themed. I do not stitch a lot of Christmas things. I was debating to like change the colors of one of the smaller mermaid charts that I have to try to fit Christmas colors. That didn't really end up happening. So I ended up doing a small pattern that I got in Leslie Under the Sea's mermaid box for last year. And I did it twice. There was enough fabric there to do it twice. So I made 2 ornaments. So I did 2 different ornament exchanges there. And then I got, let me see if I can find I have a lot of things around me right now that were gifts that I've already started using. So for my ornament exchange, I actually got this really cute, so this is part of it. So this is a needle minder. This is so pretty. She said this was her first ornament exchange, and this is like the first time she tried to fully finish anything. All the needles are mine, but she gave me this with a little pin. It's so cute. So I've already started using it as like a little pin cushion to put all my needles in for when I'm working on some of my larger designs. This is on a tin that Tiger Lily Designs gave us after her recording instruction. It didn't have these things in there. I put my snag nabbit, and this is a thread needle threader that I got as a gift. So that was part of my exchange, and then also part of the exchange I had this beautiful box, and I don't have the box to show you because I left that behind in Florida, which I'll get into at the end of the video. But she also gave me this. It was like in a nice little ornament thing, but I've already put needles in it. This was something that Stitching Scotty had in hers, but I put it in here because it fit the colors. It's a little joy little pin. But isn't that so cute? She did such a good job. Like I don't know, I thought a pillow finish was like very basic, and this has got like a base in it, but it's also got batting, so you can use it as like a pin cushion. And then she stitched these felt pieces on there. It's amazing. I have a thank you note from her in here. I gotta find it. So I guess this, well, okay, I'm gonna go over what I worked on at the retreat when I did get a chance to do some stitching, and then I'll show you all my haul. I think that's not the only way to structure the rest of this. Okay, so the first thing that I worked at the retreat was this. This is my here, I'll take this. This is my the Beauty and the Beast by the Autumn Lane Stitchery. I'm stitching this on an 18 count Aida that my sister helped me dye. 2 threads over 1 block of Aida. I got a lot of compliments on this. Of course, I'm using the Cult for Colors, and Erin's color choice is amazing. So they're really bright, really beautiful, and they're really popping against this fabric. So I'm loving how this is going. This is a needle minder I got in my retreat box, and a pin that I was gifted that I've been using there. And I've done a lot of work on this. I think I got like over 1,300 stitches at the retreat. So this is like maybe my most worked on project. And then while I was stitching for the past week, I've gotten some more. I finished I think I finished the tail fin at the retreat, and then I finished the rest of the bottom half of the dragon's body. I did the bubbles here, and then I started working my way up. I think I'm trying to finish all this 939 color, and then move on. I might color complete the rest of this. But yes, I'm really excited. I've gotten really good progress, and I'm hoping to have that as a finish for August. This is my Yin Yang Dragons. Got a Rouge kit. I think I just did a color completion on one of the purples here. So that was like 500 stitches that I got to do on that, and then I put that away. So yeah, and this is being stitched on a 28 count graded even weave, 2/1 tent. This I guess it goes this way. This was a new start. This is Blue Lagoon Mermaid. This picture. This is a Bella Filipina chart. I got this in the Mermaid box last year that Leslie Under the Sea Fabrics had. It's on a nice 16 count opalescent fabric. It's called Amphitrite by Under the Sea Fabrics. And I just started, if you see, I got like 2 of the pink fishies in, and the seaweed, and then the dark outline on one side of her tail fin. So that's what I did. I just got a small start on that. I love this sparkly fabric. There might be enough fabric because I got a smaller count to do it twice. So we'll see how that goes. I worked some on my Periwinkle Mermaid. I finished filling out these seaweed leaves, and I did some more down here on the bottom fin. I'll insert a picture of what it's supposed to look like. But yeah, so I got to work on that. I'm stitching this on a 16 count Crystal Jazz by Picture This Plus. Yes, it's an Ada. Got compliments on that too. This is my, I'll have to insert a picture for this one too. I don't have the pattern with me. This is a Mirabilia. This is Mermaid of the Pearls. I'm stitching this on a hand-dyed, I think this is a 16 count, maybe it's a 14 count Ada that I hand dyed, and I got some more stitching in here on this section. I'm hoping, because I finished my Nightingale, maybe I'll get more work on this one. So those are the only things I stitched on. Like I said, the Beauty and the Beast was what I got most stitching on, and when they, a lot of people mention that what you end up doing at a retreat is not really stitching. They're right. You do a lot of socializing, you do a lot of going to, the vendors and participating in the classes, and they had really good food and snacks. And oh my gosh, everybody at the table brought so many snacks. So yeah, there's plenty of things to munch on throughout the day. The last thing I worked on was I crocheted a little bit on this while I was there during the last day. I don't think, yeah, I just did like a few rows. That's where I started off. So I didn't really do much on this, but it's coming along. It's getting there. It's getting pretty long now. I'll have to measure it to see how close I am. But yeah, so that's all I actually worked on at the retreat, and now we're going to go into haul. Initial disclaimer, I need you to understand that this was my first retreat ever, and that I have been saving money for this retreat since Christmas of last year. So it's been a good 6 to 7 months of saving up for this. So do not be overwhelmed or have false impressions when I show you all this stuff. I also want to say some of these things, I'll try to point out, they had a really good freebie table there, and they were giving out like, raffle prizes. We played bingo, where you had to black out your bingo card to get prizes. A lot of people won from that. And Alicia and the staff did a really good job of making sure that everybody had an opportunity to win at least something, even if you were checking out early from the hotel for whatever reason you had to get back. They tried to make sure that you got some kind of door prize before you left. So I'll mention that. I'll mention what I grabbed off the freebie table, and my sister was nice enough to also bring me stuff from what she's been thrifting that she thought I would like as well. So I'll try to point all of those things out. Now, like I said, leading up to the retreat, we did go to other shops and stuff before we got to the retreat. I visited one cross-stitch store. If you ever get a chance to go, it was near so we went when we were in Tampa, but it's actually in St. Petersburg, I think. It's called Silk Road Needle Art. They have rooms of stuff. I think he had said he had like 4 rooms for cross-stitch, and then he had like even more rooms for needlework and all kinds of threads, all kinds of beads. He had a whole wall where they had the really hard to get Magnifica beads that you can't seem to find anywhere. He had the buttons for some of the hills. He had a whole wall of classic colorworks. Some stores don't carry those. So many different charts. So that was the one store that I visited before I got to the retreat, and I do have some things that I bought there. So I'll start pulling things out, and I'll try to remember where I got all these things. This was a chart that they gave to us as part of the retreat. It was designed specifically for the retreat. This was in my box. It's called Stitch Florida 2024. Well, it doesn't say 2024, it's just Stitch Florida. Designed by Finally a Farm Girl. Really cute chart. I'm not sure if I'm going to end up stitching it, but we'll see. So I got that. This was also, I think, a freebie that they put in our retreat boxes. It's a little small design by Jenny Massey, 2024. It's a nice little postcard, and it's got the design on the back, so I'm not going to show you that. This was one of my raffle prizes that I got at the retreat. I don't own, well, I did her freebie that she posted for Easter, right? But I never actually had a Teresa Kogut chart. So I got a Teresa Kogut chart as part of my raffle prize called the Needleworker's Oath. I promised to keep needlework in my hoop and try with all my heart to stitch daily. Isn't that the goal? But I'm really excited about working on this. I'll have to pull some flosses from what I have as far as hand dyes and see what else she calls for. So I got that as a raffle prize. I got this off of the freebie table, Birthday Blossoms. It's, I guess maybe it's out of a magazine. It says exclusive to Cross Stitcher, so it might be a Cross Stitcher magazine. But it looks really cute. It has all the threads and everything in it to do it. So I got that off the freebie table. I also got these off the freebie table. There were 2 different lavender and lace kits that were together. This one, is it Fairy Godmother? I'm gonna get the names right for you. So, yes, Fairy Godmother and I think the other one's Angel of Grace, but let me see. Angel of Hope. So this is Lavender and Lace Fairy Godmother. This is Angel of Hope. That was also at the freebie table. My sister brought me this. She found this at Goodwill for 99 cents. This is Lady of the Thread. This I bought at Silk Road Needle Art. I have, I think, the Earth Dancer. This is the Spirit Dancer. This is a Butternut Road chart. I didn't have this one, so went ahead and grabbed it for my collection. This I grabbed off the freebie table. It's by Stitchy Pros, Holly Freeman, number 21. Summer Puns, Tropic Like It's Hot, and Seize the Day. I thought that was really cute. And I thought it was fitting, given the theme. Keep pulling stuff out. This is one of Terry at Tiger Lily's project cards. You can put your project information, the start date, finish date, your thread sets, substitutions, the designer, the size, different notes. So I thought that was really cute. I might have to start, this is a really good idea. I might have to start doing this because I know a lot of the times I get questions and I don't, have all the information. I kind of catalog everything in my Instagram account, but some of the things I've done, like, you know, 3 years back, so you really have to scroll down to be able to access it. So it'd be good to just have everything written down so that I can, so I might have to go and buy some more of these from her. So I have that for my projects. This was, I can't remember, I'm so sorry ladies, I can't remember if this was a table gift or if this was just in my Stitchy box. But this was in a cute little bag. It's the cutest little spool. It has a little pin in it with like a bobbin charm, a spool of thread charm, and a button, and it's got buttons taped off the top, and it came with the smallest, cutest little pair of scissors. I've been keeping it in the packaging, and now I can just leave it out, I guess. But look at these cute, look at how small those are, with the teeny tiny points. And they sit like perfectly, like they sit perfectly in the spool. That is so cute. So I was very happy to get that. It was just a flood of riches. This also came in my box that I got for Tiny the Retreat. This was by Farm Girl. Oh, I have all kinds of stuff already in here. Here we go. Farmhouse Needleworks. She does cross-stitch project bags. She's Farmhouse Needleworks on Etsy. So if you're interested in those designs, it was really cute. I love the print that they chose. I love this like flowery print. She has also her, I need to find some of these so when I start doing pillows I can put them. I know I've seen other Flosstubers have them. I added this. This was one of my zipper pulls to it, but it has like a clear vinyl pocket where you can zip things up. It has a nice like felted area here. I put the needles in already. It's got a nice like loop if you want to put something on there, and it has these snaps to snap it closed. Really cute. Look at that print. It's so pretty. This was a pen that I got. I lost the top. I feel like at least 2 times we kept finding tops for things and I just forgot to grab one before I left. But this is really cute. I really like the fine point at the end. Nice little flamingo pen. I bought some, I got this cute needle minder in my box. It says 2 needles pulling thread. This nice wood flat one. It's got these nice flat magnets at the needle, the neodymium magnets at the end, very strong. I got these scissors at the needle orts vendor that they had. It's got a nice cap for it, and I figure it fit the theme. Came with the little keychain for them. So I got those. Barbara Gunton, she was handing out these floss cards. I really like that they have the hole inside for like your single threads when you put them away. And I like this ring. I keep seeing people use these, but I haven't tried them out myself, so I'm interested to see how I can use this for other floss cards. But yeah, that was a really nice gift. We also got this. It's a nice, it's got a needle threader on one side and a seam ripper. I was like, what is this called? A seam ripper on the other end. So for the next letter that I'm going to be working on for one of my nieces, it's going to be the mermaid letter T. So I looked it up on 123 Stitch and I got the threads for it. So I got the Krennic braid. It's, yeah, braid. I think this is Margarita. It's called Margarita. It's number 850. It's nice green color. I also got the beads. It has just one set of beads. It's pony beads. Is that what they're called? The size 8 beads from Mill Hill, number 18829. Got those there. And I also got all the classic colorworks. And they actually had one labeled Crescent Colors, was what I guess they were originally called. But they had Blue Beatrice, Lemon Lime, Frozen Margarita, Four-Leaf Clover, Hydrangea, Betty Bluebell, and Smoke. They are not all the called for colors. Well, no. Yeah, these are all the called for colors. These are not, by no means, not the only colors that it calls for that letter. But I think when I looked at the colors, I felt like some of them I might already have, or some of them I was going to substitute, like I did with my other letter. So, but those are the ones that I bought there. This I bought to the retreat. I think I showed this in the video before. But I got, so these are the scissors I bought at the Scissorist. I got some of their like close snips scissors that came with a case. It has this, has the curved, so you can get close to your fabric, and it came with a cap for it, which is nice. This was also part of my ornament exchange. She made this really nice scissor fob for me, so I have that on these scissors. So pretty. I got, a lot of people were handing out pens. I got a really nice pineapple pen that I put in here. Let me see, make sure I don't have anything in here. Nope, okay. Oh, yeah, I do. Okay, so I got a nice needle threader. It's like 2 buttons. I got a nice little zipper pull that I put on my zipper. Cheryl Cobleson was one of my table mates, and she made some really nice things. You can find her, I think she has a Flosstube too. No, sorry, not a Flosstube, an Instagram account that she posts her stuff too. So my sister brought me some Joedicke beads that she actually found. That she thought I would like. So I'm going to show all those here. They're all different colors. I'm not going to go through all the color codes. They're really nice and sparkly. And I think I included some of the Christmas beads in my ornament exchange too, so I don't have those too. I bought these beads. Yeah, I bought these beads for a one of the Nora Corbett's designs, the Miss Calla Lily. I'm gonna stitch her for a family member of mine. So while I was there, I went ahead and grabbed the actual beads, and they had the Magnificus there too, which I know they weren't, unless you get the bead pack. You can just buy them on 1, 2, 3 Stitch. So I got those. Okay, yes. So I found this fabric, this silk weaver fabric. It's a 32 Wexford linen. I've heard of silk weaver, haven't tried out one of their fabrics yet, so I bought this while I was up there. I thought it was a nice blue for mermaid design. So I got that. I also bought some Pictureless Plus Fathom. It was a 28 count linen. I love Pictureless Plus fabric, and I thought this was like a nice I think I have this in mind to do the Mirabilia Circle of Friends, the 3 ladies dancing. Planning to make that to represent me and my sisters. Oh, these are some delicate beads my sister brought me that I forgot. Fell out the bag. Okay, keep going. I got so many table gifts. I will apologize if there's not a card in here. I'm not gonna be able to read out all these people. A lot of people who gave out thread cards, they put their information on there, so I'll be able to tell you. But I got this really nice keychain. It's got like all these different hooks to hook things onto. So you can hook it onto a bag, you can hook it onto your scissors. But it's really nice. It's got a nice weight to it. It's really pretty. I got these made me laugh so hard. There were 2 ladies who did floss cards with their baby pictures. This one is Tammy Totten at Tam Stitches on Instagram. So cute. And this one is Miss Timberlake. YouTube is 2 needles pulling thread. Isn't that the cutest little baby picture? That is so cute. So they were handing those out. I got stuff from one of my table mates. She included some things. She got like 2 skeins of floss in there. She might have been the person who gave me that pen, the pineapple pen. They also included like a Florida sticker in our bags. I think this is from Beth. She gave me some stickers here. Getting through the day one stitch at a time. Some bobbin stickers. One of the other ladies at the table had like cute little, like a bag of just random stickers. So I just grabbed some cute ones. This says Sweet Home Alabama from the Heart of Dixie. It has like a project tag where you can put your project details on there. This was from Beth Krebs from Alabama. So I thought that was really cute. Lisa B. Harvey. She gave me her card too, and some different things. Oh, this came in our stitch box. This was from a gift from Sweet Wings Studio. The strength of the Lord is my strength. It says I love cross stitch. It's got like another butterfly sticker in there. It's so cute. I'm gonna have to find something to put that on. Actually, get out the sticker so you can see it. So cute. Okay, what else do I have? Holly Neal from Hobbies of Holly. She had this really cute keychain with a seahorse in it. And she also had thread cards. Very cute. She also had like, gave me something with like stickers. There's like a little pineapple button and a flamingo charm with more thread cards. I got some thread cards from Connie E. Dunn, the quilter cross stitcher on Instagram. She's known as Connie E. Dunn. I'll try to include these details. I don't know if my camera's like actually focusing on all this stuff, but some of these smaller things it's gonna be hard to go through it all unless I hurry up. Okay, and there's still more stuff. I got this nice cute pouch from Dottie, who's at my table as a table gift. She's stitching Scotty on Flosstube. She also gave me this nice, pretty red pen. This was actually probably from one of my other table mates, but I got like so many scissors as gifts. But they gave me this nice keychain that I'm using as a scissor fob. This is the first time having one of these scissors. I keep seeing them. They're like the cutest little tiny scissors, and they have come with a cover. That's great. And that's the one thing I was telling myself. It's like, you're probably gonna have to buy scissors because you're like, you have all these projects and you don't have scissors for any of them. She had these cute stickers with her Flosstube name. Oh my gosh, the cutest little thread floss cards. Gotta punch holes in them, but they're so cute. I'll have to tag her. This was part of my raffle win with the Teresa Coder chart. I had some nice, pretty pins that were made by Stitchingly Along by Cherie Smith. She's Stitchingly Along on Etsy. I don't know if I'm going to be able to tag all these shops and everything in the description, but I will tag my table mates, and I'll try to tag the organizers and everything. I bought quite a few lotion bars from Tiger Lily Designs, and she also had like 2 patterns. There was like a tomato and a basket with flowers that you can use to finish these on. I think those I already handed off to a friend, but they're really nice. They smell so good, and like the lotions are like flower shaped. But I got one that was vanilla pomegranate, and I got another one that was lavender. And I think I got an extra vanilla pomegranate. The vanilla pomegranate smells really, really good. But I also got this like nice zipper pull that I stuck on there. It has a flamingo and the 2020 year on there. So I have that. I got another bag from one of my other table mates with another flamingo 2020 that I put the other one in. This is the vanilla scented one. It's got another flower shape. But they had different flower shapes. They were pressed into different shapes. It's really cool. I got another beautiful pen. Those are so cute. I got this pack of sticky notes. I think this was... Who gave me the thread? The Flosstube. So Beth gave me the floss straps, and it came with this and the pen, I believe, and maybe the keychain. I have that in there. I have this pretty set of floss cards. They're like nice beachy themed with a nice little jewelry, and these cute little pull-out scissors. Those are really nice and like travel handy. So I put those in there. And then this was, I know this definitely was from Cheryl. She made this patch, and another one of these nice metallic rings that I'm gonna have fun playing with. So looking forward to punching some holes in some of the other floss cards and putting them on here. This is handcrafted by Harvey. So pretty. Needleworks was having a discount on hands-on design charts. So I got, from Needleworks, I got the hands-on design via pineapple. I thought that little drum was really cute. I haven't made a drum yet, and I've gotten like the urge to try to make one. And I thought there's, you know, you need to buy a flamingo chart when you're going to Stitch, Florida. So it's hosted by the fabulous Flamingo. Come on. And then I also got Grace of a Flower. It's really pretty. My sister's planting a lot of, my older sister's planting a lot of sunflowers in her garden right now, so I thought I could stitch that for her. I got this from the Phoebe table. Flowers by ABC. It's got a lot of like specialty stitches, and it's got charms and stuff, and it comes with everything. It comes, well, it comes with the specialty threads, not the DMC, and then it comes with the Mill Hill treasures, little butterflies that are there, and it comes with a charm. So somebody put that on the freebie table. They also put this on the freebie table, Country Cottage Needleworks, Sunflowers in Summer. Again, my sister's planting a lot of sunflowers, so I figure I can make this for her. Looking forward to doing that. Okay, so these are the Sweet Wing Studios, and you're going to see more charts, because I know these aren't the only charts that I bought from her. Oh, real quick, these are self-threading needles. I also found that on the freebie table. I also found, you know those like folding boxes that come out? I might have to show you a picture, because it's a little... I put it in a safe place because I have to like glue some things back together. But somebody put that on the freebie table, and it was like made of fabric. It wasn't a paper one. And I thought that was amazing. So I'm gonna give it a little bit of love to get it back up to like all glued together well, and use that. But I also got that off the freebie table. Okay, so these are some charts from Sweet Wing Studio, and I have bought so many charts, and I'm gonna start getting them up. I'm thinking of having a Sweet Wing Studio September. That's what I'm gonna end up doing. Because there's so many charts that I bought. They're all so pretty. And I have to stay away from our Etsy, because if not, I will not help myself. So this is Singing Sparrow. Look at how cute that is. It says his eyes on the sparrow, and I know he watches me. Look at that little birdie. So cute. This is For Such a Time. It says, perhaps you were created for such a time as this. So pretty. And she had all her finishes on her table. They looked gorgeous. This one, Far Better Things. There are far better things ahead than any we leave behind. Look at that lamp. I have to stitch these. This one was the first one that I saw of hers that I knew I was going to stitch a bunch of things when they said she was going to be a vendor. Mercy and Grace. Mercy there was great, and Grace was free. Look at that. I gotta find a good purple fabric in my stash. We're gonna dye something. This is called Bless and Keep. The Lord bless you and keep you. This is called Fear Not. Fear not, for I am with you. Be not dismayed, for I am your God. This is Spring Doxology. Praise God for whom all blessings flow. The little cute bunnies and the birdies. And this one was Deep Waters. When you pass through the waters, I'll be with you. Look at those, so cute. It's so beachy themed. Those were not the only charts I got from hers. You'll see some others here soon. But so I bought this one. This is a print that I guess she specifically designed with a graphic designer for the retreat. It's a tiger floating on a flamingo floaty. It's so cute. And just look at that. She does a great job. It's amazing. And it's like quilted, and it's really nice. And this is the inside fabric. It's got tiger lily designs on the inside. Look at that, it's got little shooting stars. It's so pretty. And it has one of her luggage tags with one of her project details card in there. So cute. So this is another pattern from Sweet Wing Studio that I bought. This I know. And for the pattern, I was waiting because I think they waited until like well, not weighted. They were selling a bunch of different things throughout the retreat. But at the very end, they brought out some classic colorworks Belle Soie colors. So I bought those from the needle arts vendor. I got these 3 pinks for this pattern. And they also had some treasure braid that I hadn't used before. Well, not treasure. They had specialty floss that I hadn't used before. This is from Rainbow Gallery, but it's called Petite Entice thread. So it says it's good for 14 to 32 count cross stitch. So I haven't tried this yet. It's like a nice pinky color, so I'm gonna use that for the words. So I'm excited about that. I already had some help picking fabric, so I got this off my stash. It's like a 16 count Ada. So I think that'll look nice. This was also a table gift from Nina. I was at my table. There's so many good these in here. There's like a nice floss card. Third drops. There's a cute little pin cushion. Oh, it's got little beads in it. It's got 2024, Stitch Florida. So cute. There are 2. Oh my gosh, there's 3. So there's a scissor fob, which a cute little red spool, and it's got a heart at the end. If I'm showing that, okay. And there's another one, another scissor fob with another heart at the end. And then there's a little ornament. It's like she stitched hearts on a spool, and she painted the spool. And look at those beads, so pretty, like a little tassel. And so many other things. There's like author, title, date, borrower's name. Somebody else gave me scissors and this really pretty scissor fob that I put on there. Sweet Wing Studio chart. She designed this for the retreat. It's called Choose Joy. The joy of the Lord is my strength. And of course I bought the kit from Needle Arts, and I bought it with the silks. So it has a Soie d'Alger silk in there, along with the Classic Colorworks and the DMC. This is something else my sister brought for me that she found while thrifting. I'm thinking about stitching this for my other grandmother. Not the one who loves mermaids, my paternal grandmother. It's a full kit, so it's come with beads and everything. So that'll be interesting to work on. Trying to make the pile not fall over. Where is this? There it is. Oh, I lost it myself. Okay, this was from somebody at my table, another table gift. They made me, well, was this a table gift? Or, I think this was a table gift. They made me a little scissor holder and an Orts container, which of course I've been using, with the pretty rose fabric. I love that fabric. I bought these scissors at the Silk Road Needle Art place. I needed a pair of scissors, so I got these. Made in Italy. But then this thread scissor fob was a gift from one of my table mates. It's got the 2020, or maybe it came in the stitch box, but it has a 2024 charm, and it's got the orange they used as like the logo for the retreat. It's got a pretty pink seashell at the end. So I have that in my scissor holder case. Keep my scissors safe, which is great because those actually didn't come with a point protector. This was from the freebie table. It's called Fuji. It says it's designed and stitched by Terrence Nolan. It's a Dimples Designs. It looks so cute. It's really cute and it's small, and I think I can finish it very quickly. Okay, so this is one of the last charts that I bought from Sweet Wing Studios. This will actually be doing a sal for the retreat. I'm actually doing it as a run robin with my table mates, but we're going to be doing a sal. Anybody who wants to participate can. And I think Dottie's heading it up. She's going to talk about it on her Flosstube, Stitching Scotty. I thought I had written some information down. Okay, we're using the hashtag friendship Friendship Retreat sale. And it starts on August 25th. So Sweet Wing Studios, you can go to our Etsy store and buy this pattern too if you want to join us. It's called The Noblest Part, and it says, friendship above all ties does bind the heart, and faith and friendship is the noblest part. Roger Boyle, 1st Earl of Orrery. We had, 6 people. There's 6 plus cards. I think we're going to put like our initials in each of them, and then do round robin. Pass that around. So we're excited, looking forward to that. And Alicia was actually nice enough to give us fabric for it. So we're actually using this to stitch it on. And she gave us like a big piece, and we cut it into 6 equal parts. So I'm pretty sure it's like enough to maybe stitch this a couple times. So that'd be great. I got this, which is Ocean Tide. The other colors were Tulip, Pink Pom Pom, and Fresh Raspberries. Tiger Lily actually had, so she actually did an Ada de-stash from her own stash after she made some room on her table. So I bought some of her stuff. This is a Picture This Plush Glacier 16 count that I got from her. And she actually had it in her organization system, which is really nice. I might have to try to use this for some of my other fabrics. And then I got a Picture This Plus Haunted. And this is a 14 count. Yeah, both these are, so sorry, this one's 16 count, this one's 14 count. So I got those from her that she was de-stashing. And then these are the other fabrics that I got from the Black Cauldron Dye Works. So she had this really pretty, I think this was the only opalescent fabric that I got from her, but it was a 40 count linen, snow cream. One of the ladies, and I'll show you her finish at the end, she did a Mirabilia on smaller count, and she said that she likes doing her Mirabilias 1/1, and what she does is she uses the Mill Hill Petite beads to make them fit, and that she really likes doing that, and I was really inspired, so I might try doing that on this fabric. The other fabrics that I got from her were Frozen. This is a 32 count linen. Look at that. She has, that's so pretty. Look at the variegation on that. I don't know what I'm going to put on these yet, but they were too pretty not to take home with me. This one I love so much, Tiger Lily. And I think one of my table mates asked her, and she'll dye these for you if you didn't see like what she had on her table. This is 28 count linen. Look, that looks like a flower. Oh, that's so gorgeous. I got this. I was thinking of stitching the Choose Joy pattern from Sweet Wing Studios on it. It's Daytona Sky. It's a 36 count linen. It says half, but it's actually just a fat quarter because it's the same size as the other fabrics. So it's pretty blue. Thought it'd be good for that. And then this is the last thing. I got this. It's called Good Gourd. I got a 32 count linen, and I actually thought this would be a really good fabric to do. If you've seen Brittany at Ingleside Imaginarium, she's doing a dragon series this year, and one of the first dragons that she came out with for Year of the Dragon was this really beautiful red Chinese dragon on this bright yellow fabric or gold fabric. So I thought this would look good on that. So I got the silks for that. I got these aren't the called for silks, but from the reds that they had there, I got the cranberry, and I got their tulip silks. The chart is done in 2, and I'll try to insert a picture so you know what I'm talking about. It's done in 2 different reds. I don't know if I'll try to interspace it, because what I've done with the past is do like the DMC, one leg into the DMC and one leg into the silk. But we'll see what I end up choosing at the end of it. But I'm planning on doing it 1/1 on this fabric, since I was inspired by people who did a lot of 1/1 stitching. So we'll see how it goes. Wish me luck. So yeah, gorgeous, gorgeous fabrics. I was really happy with everything that I got. All the gifts that I got. So much stitch kindness. And it was a great experience. Now, the last thing I'm going to cover is some life stuff. So, unfortunately, we ran into some problems heading back home. I think Carrie at Tiger Lilies mentioned this at one of the retreats she went to, that she had car problems on her way back too. So something similar happened to us. We drove down to Florida from Tennessee. So we drove to Georgia first, and then we drove down to Florida. Had no problems. We drove all over the place while we were there. No problems. The day before we came back, my check engine light came on. Joy. So I still had to drive my sister to the airport. So we dropped her off, and then we had to try to find a place that was open first thing in the morning. So we found one shop, and we went there. And they were like, oh, well, we'll look at it. We'll try to see if we can diagnose it. There were some initial problems that they thought they fixed it, but then when they kept trying to drive the car, the problem persisted. So they said it was more serious, and I think they gave me an estimate for what it would take for what they diagnosed it to fix it, and it was about the worth of my car. So I'm not paying more than what my car's worth to do that. So we had family in town. We stayed the night with them, trying to figure out what we wanted to do, and we decided we were just going to fly home. So we flew home so I could, I think I had to take an additional day off work, but my husband didn't have to go in to work until the middle of the week, so we were able to, I spoke with my management, and we were able to sort it out. So flew home, got a ride from somebody from the airport, made it back. We still had my husband's car to drive to and back and forth to things, and I also was able to organize like rides to work with my coworkers. I've been talking with my family members and everything. We've been able to transport the car to one of my family members in Georgia, who's going to try to get it working and good enough to sell, because I don't think I'm going to be driving that car anymore after this. So in the meantime, I'm looking for a car. Thankfully, we put away money. I don't know how everybody else is, but like I'm deathly afraid of something like this happening. And I've been trying to not like blame myself for it happening, because obviously, I talked to the guys, like, no, it doesn't seem like there's anything that you necessarily did, like, again, we told them, like, we didn't have any issues with the car overheating, nothing like that, for the engine to blow or anything like that. And I tried to remind myself that I drive this car everywhere. Like, this is the car we take when I drive up to Chicago. We've taken trips up to Chicago, we've taken trips to North Carolina. We've done a bunch of different things, and the cars, like, I haven't had these, it's not a reoccurring issue, right? And I've had the car, bought it used, but I've had it for 5 years, and have never had anything major, serious like this happen. So, it's not my fault, this stuff just happens. So I'm looking for a new car, and thankfully, I don't know, I have, like, I don't know, this is like, if other people can relate to this, but like, I have a crazy fear of like everything going wrong and not being prepared for it. So me and my husband, we do put away money every month, so I think we are prepared for this, but you know how that is. It's just a headache to have to look for a car and then figure out what to do with the other car once we get to that point where we have to offload it, and it's just a whole hassle. But I just want to thank, thankfully I had family in Florida that could help, and I've had a lot of people helping me and supporting me, people at work. My husband has been my rock throughout this. I try to handle these things calmly, but it's just one of those things, like, it's hard not to fall apart when you're a long ways away from home and you're trying to figure out how to get back, right? But everybody was super supportive. We had a lot of support from family members, friends, and so, thank you to everybody for that. But made it home safely, good experience. Definitely looking forward to going again. I think they already announced, because this was the first year they did Stitch Florida 2024, and I guess the hotel had never done a cross-stitch retreat before, so they weren't convinced that, like, we were going to be able, that Alicia was going to be able to pull it off, and they'd actually have enough people going to this thing. But, of course, we completely blew them out of the water. They greatly enjoyed having us there, and, we definitely had enough people for the event. So, Alicia was already able to book for next year, I think next year is going to be in October instead of July, which might be a little bit better because, you know, it's very hot in July in Florida. So maybe the weather won't be as like intense. So if you're interested, I think they've opened it up after the weekend for the people who attended it to, you know, put in if they're going to want it to. They've opened it up for next year. So if you're interested in Stitch Florida 2025, definitely a great experience. Would definitely recommend. And hopefully I'll get to go again. I don't think next year I'll be going, but maybe the year after. We'll have to see how all this stuff pans out. But yeah, I'm going to insert the videos of the rack table and the finishing table at the very end here. And I think I've already inserted some pictures of my table mates that we took there. Thank you so much everybody who made this experience, you know, great. I had a great time with my husband, with my sister, with, you know, visiting family, doing all these things. It was a great week overall. So yeah, definitely would do it again, and I would recommend it to anybody who's interested in going to a retreat. Until next time, bye.
That's order. My lamp at home, the current one I have, it doesn't have the fire. And you can just like this, but a little bit brighter. It's a little bit brighter. And I
but I like the top loop. Cut it out. I mean, it's not even that hard. I mean, cut out and then you just sew it because this is the front piece, this is the back piece, and they made it long enough so they can fold over, so they're not really doing an extra. It's a piece of cake.
I made Joanna a cover for her.
She did. I didn't bring it with me. I looked it up in my.
Because we would go to these places and she'd have the floor stand. And she'd have this thing, and it was like we were getting wet and everything. I'm like, I'm making you a cover. Go over. She did. And I sprayed it with like the waterproof fabric stuff. So it's not waterproof, but it's waterproof. It's resistant. That way, if we're going yeah.
They just have the most beautiful fabrics and accessories and stickies up for like $8. I think they're cute. And I've tried to get enough for this. I have a bunch of